Hi, welcome to Judas Bar. Today we're gonna mix a Painkiller! So a painkiller is just a variation on a piña colada, really? I just did a video on a piña colada and this is gonna be just slightly different. It generated in the British Virgin Islands and it uses Navy strength rum. Actually, Pusser's rum, this brand, sued some people because they were trying to use their Painkiller brand name. So that's kind of shitty. But besides that, let's make this cocktail. A major difference with Pina Colada is that Pina Colada is a blended cocktail. This is just gonna be shaken. And we're gonna start with cream of coconut. Well, actually, coconut cream, because I don't have access of cream of coconut, which would be more like thick and resembling condensed milk. But I have the coconut cream, and I'm gonna use 15 milliliters of this. And to make it taste a bit more like cream of coconut, I'm gonna add 1 dash of agave syrup. There you go. Then we go on with orange juice. This is another major difference with piña colada. Piña colada don't have orange juice. Piña colada has either just pineapple juice or lime juice. So we're gonna need 22.5 milliliter of orange juice. Let's see if we can get it from half an orange. Yep, that's about right. And then we go on with the pineapple juice. We're gonna need 90 milliliters of pineapple juice. These sticky cocktails are really good for vitamins, I think. Really healthy. They're a bit more calories though than your standard Manhattan or Martini. So 90 milliliters of pineapple juice. And then it's already time for our rum. 45 milliliter of Navy strength rum. This is actually coming from Guyana. It's 54.5%. 45 milliliters. And that's about it. This is gonna be a bit light on the alcohol. Let me give it a pre-taste. Yeah, actually it feels pretty light on the alcohol. Yeah. Time for a Giulio variation. I'm gonna put 15 more milliliters of this overproof plantation rum at 69%, because to me it tastes a bit light, even just like that without even shaking it. So let's put a bit more fire in the gunpowder cannons here. Now it feels better. Let's get some ice. While we're at it, let's get some ice for our eyeball glass. Let's give this bad boy a shake. And let's fine strain this. Then we finish with some grated nutmeg. On top. I say to put a lot. I'm gonna put a good amount. Okay. And then let's decorate with some pineapple. And there you go, a painkiller. Cheers. It's really nice. I like both the variation of orange juice, tastes good. I like also the nutmeg on top, give a nice spiciness to the whole affair. I really think it needs the extra alcohol though. 45 milliliters of a person's room are not enough to stand up to all the juices in this cocktail, and the cream of coconut, etc. This is the way to go. More alcohol. And more vitamins too. I like it. In the end, it's a bit different experience from a piña colada. The piña colada is blended, so it has all the ice blended in the cocktail. You drink it with a straw. This one you can easily drink it just like that, which I prefer usually. So this is really nice actually. The only thing I wouldn't be fixed on using Pusser's room exclusively, even though they claim a copyright on the name. I say them. I will mix some other spirits in it, other rums. Experiment maybe with some rum agricole, stuff like that. Just like in a good tiki cocktail, just mix your rums and find what you like. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Shake yourself a drink, and I will see you next time. Oh, I just finished drinking. Cheers. Painkiller is the name of the masterpiece album by the band Judas Priest from 1990. It was their comeback to real heavy metal after they did like Turbo and some other less good albums in the late 80s. They came back with Painkiller with a strength of speed metal, and it was actually the last album before Rob Halford left for like 15 years, and it was a real masterpiece. The problem is, when I first listened to it, and it was like probably 1993, it was not when it came out, a few years after, and by the time I was really into progressive, Dream Theater, and I think Awake was out at that time. Also soon after came out like Death Symbolic, which became my favorite album of the 90s. So I never really paid much attention. I didn't really care very much. I remember one of my best friends said like, but did you hear the intro of Painkiller? Isn't it amazing drumming? And I'm like, yeah, it's okay drumming, because I was listening to Mike Portnoy of Dream Theater and Gene Ogren of Death, and I was like, yeah, it's okay, I guess. I realized it was great just later, a lot later. I think when I came to Japan, I became interested again in heavy metal, and I discovered Judas Priest, and I really discovered how in the end they were really the source for Slayer. Slayer is just like a souped up, meaner, faster version of Judas Priest, and there's so much good Judas Priest tracks to discover, and I became a fan. And I went twice to see them at Budokan, which was quite an experience to see all the... because it's a weekday, and most of the crowd at Budokan is like salarymen. Just people that just came out from their office, and they're dressed with slacks and a white shirt. And that's the crowd of the Judas Priest concert at Budokan in Japan. Yeah, that was fun. Rob Halford was not in great shape. Also, they didn't quite have pyrotechnics they would have in a Europe tour. Budokan is a fairly small, like it's really made for judo. It's a small, like a sports arena. So I don't think they have space. Also here in Japan, people are really careful about fire because most houses are built out of wood, and fire destroyed most of the countries throughout the centuries. That's why you hardly find anything older than 200-300 years here in Japan, because everything gets destroyed, torn down from earthquake or fire. While in Italy you can find Colosseum, which is more than 2000 years old, even though it's a bit destroyed too. But it was destroyed by people. They were using the marble to build churches. But I digress. Painkiller. It's a really good cocktail. Cheers.